Welcome back, everyone, to Captain of Industry and our You Shall Not Pass playthrough. So, what's been going on since you've been away? Well, we have a few projects in flow. So we're going to start a second ramp up to this side of the plateau. A little bit harder to get to than the other side, it's got to be said. A lot more rock that we're going to have to dig through. But I think we can make it in time. We've got a third cargo dock for coal. So yeah, we went through a pretty bad patch for coal, and we're having to dig even further down into our pit here. We're pretty good, as you can see at the moment, though. So we've covered that situation. However, now we have unlocked the next the low pressure turbines. So we're going to hook these up to our power arrays. Get those being delivered straight away. And the way these work, these take the low pressure steam to make another megawatt of power. And guess what? These output low steam. So for high steam, output for low steam, which means we will be able to just look. There's that. Same over here. And then the depleted steam, I think it's called. So yeah, depleted steam, we can just put directly into a smokestack. There and there. I've got plenty of Unity, so why don't we just get those built? And then the only thing we've got to do is just flip these pipes. So a little bit of deconstructing. Don't need those connected anymore. Is it going to be finicky? Oh, that's not too bad. And off we go. And we're producing enough that we can have two of those. Need to, I suspect, otherwise, because we have deleted this, we're going to back up on the steam. Yeah, these have shut off, you see, which is why our power hasn't gone up. We get that connected. We should see this line kick into life. He says. Full output. Come on. Okay, you're in. That's why. Same over there. There we go. Okay, so this line should be fully functional. Not too sure about this one. I think it's going to back up eventually until we connect this. So let's just pause. This pipe's going to be a problem, I can see. That will connect. Can we do it nicer? That's the question. You're going to go down there, and then we need you. Let's just delete you back a little bit further. It's going to be the best we can do. Hasn't changed our top level power. Yeah, I thought it would have doubled our power. Ah, no, no. We need to build more of these. Of course we do. Okay, go. So what other little tweaks have we made? We put in a little priority pipe balancer here, so that when that fills up, excess gets burnt. We converted all our maintenance to using the steel recipe. So 4 steel equals 8 maintenance parts, which is double the mechanical parts that the 5 iron mechanical parts made. So that was a massive improvement, and in fact that change alone meant that we have excess iron parts, so I didn't need to worry about multiple iron belts, so I didn't bother doing that, so that was good. We could change this to use the steel as well, so we're making mechanical parts here. I haven't bothered doing that yet because we're not really using too many of them for our laboratories. We've got population issues, haven't we? People are sick, common cold. Okay, well, we've got the unity, so let's do health boost. Need another housing complex. You guys, what's going on here? Copper, interesting. What are you trying to do? You're trying to deliver up there. Fair enough. Yeah, you've got no way to get there. Well, the easy fix for that, turn imports off. You should all deliver that to docks now. Hey, that might be a cute way to empty that. We turn that back on again. But I mean, that's been like that since forever. Okay, we'll turn that back on and see what those trucks are going to do now. Are they going to empty this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. That's another storage unit got rid of. And we will turn that off again. Yeah. Population. Looks like we've got over the cold. Yeah, no active diseases. So let's turn off that health boost. Our population will recover. We're only down 9 on max, even though we need more workers. Alright, so these guys have got nowhere to dump, obviously. Not sure why they're not coming over here. Ah, they're trying to go to these full. Alright, well, temporary way to fix that. Let's not dump quite so much over there. They'll now go off and to the normal landfill. Eventually. Come on, guys, wake up. Got one going over here. No, he's gone to refuel. Come on. You don't need to turn off the other one as well. Let's do that. There we go. Again, these guys are stuck. This rock storage is becoming a bit of an issue. You can change the priority, but then something else breaks. I need better trucks. For that, I need glass. And to make glass, I need salt. And then I can get to glass making. And then we can make the high-level trucks, which require the yellow truck parts. And the yellow truck parts require glass. Yeah. So we want glass. That's what I'm waiting for. Why don't I skip ahead a little bit, and depending what happens next, I might come back with glass, or we might come back with some problem that we've hit. Either way, I'll see you in a few moments. Okay, so we've finally unlocked glass making. So how do we make our glass production? Well, I have laid out a little production complex down here for demonstration purposes. So there's a few stages to this. We need to make glass mix, so for that we need sand, limestone and salt. So we can deliver in the limestone and the sand easily enough. We're going to need to make salt elsewhere, which we can do from seawater. Then this is going to output mixed glass, which is going to go into a blast furnace. Ratios aren't perfect, so we can power sort of 1.5 of these off one of these mixers. If we started using acid, then we could power 2 of these off one. To be honest, I don't think we're going to need that much glass. The only thing I want it for at the moment, at least, is to make some upgraded vehicles. So producing one blast furnace is fine with me to begin with. So that's going to create molten glass with the normal byproducts from the blast furnace. So we feed that into a glass maker, and that makes glass and slag. Alright, so where do we want to put this? I certainly don't want to put it here. I want to put it near where I am mining the sand and where I'm mining limestone. I don't have a great deal of space, but in time I intend to flatten off all this sort of sandy bank, which will allow us room to expand this sort of down here. So for now I'm thinking just put it in here, so I'm going to need to move that miner. So let's just plonk that there for a sec. Now this is... yeah, we were just building a little ramp up here so that our limestone excavators could actually get where they needed to go, because they were blocked at one point. I think that is okay now. We have a look at that one. Yeah, that can get where it needs to go now. So we've got just one excavator on the sand duties, so I'm going to delete that. We will speed remove it. I'm going to relocate you onto... I want you on flat land, so somewhere up here. Or even just in there. You carry on digging away at that corner. Okay, there we go, that's gone. So, alright, I need to leave space for the fuel depot. 3 will do. But I think we want 3 between there as well. So I'm going to need room for conveyor belt. I think we can probably move this back a fraction. I think we do need one gap just for when we extend this. Let's see though if we can get it to work without that. Yeah, that didn't work. It really is the tightest we can do it. And then you can connect there, and let's have the belts coming out to a storage unit. To be honest, we can worry about that later or in a few minutes. So we've got slag coming out to various orifices. Yeah, we're forgetting we need to feed in coal as well to the blast furnace. Yeah, that's never going to get through there, is it? That would be the best we could do. So looking at that sort of setup. Okay, so now we need some salt. I think we don't need to make this close, so why don't we make the salt over here? So we've got an evaporation pond, we have a heated evaporation pond. Alright, so that one's going to require lots of power. This one, no power. Fewer workers, less maintenance. Yeah, we're going with the cheap version. So seawater to salt. Or brine. Now we're producing brine, aren't we? Brine, yeah. So these are outputting brine. Oh, this could be quite good. So we can reuse the brine. We've got that connected right. Yeah. Yeah, full output brine. That's not connected. No, I'm going to need to balance that. So let's just put that down there. I'm going to get rid of that pipe. I'm going to upgrade these brine pipes to level 2. Alright, let's get rid of. Let's just pair. What's that? I think that's the exhaust. So I think this was brine as well. It's not giving us the icon, but I think it must be. Oh, come on, connect. Oh, that's not too bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. Grade you. Actually, no, we're going to need to delete our review. So let's just get rid of you all. Make things easy to plan. We're going to redo this bit as well. Okay, so that's going to be the output priority. The overflow will come up here. Go into the liquid dump. We're going to need to connect over there, just to be sure, just in case our salt production backs up. Because we know we need the 2 liquid dumps to cope with this. And I think that is going to be it. So we're going to select, no, wrong one. Brine to salt. So there's no output apart from the salt. So we just want to shove it out into a storage. It's going to be loose. Let's just bring it around there. Okay, so that should be good. Let's just get all that built. This is going to be salt, and we want to keep you empty. Leave you at P9. There we go, getting that first salt. Good, alright. Which means we can turn this lot on as well. I wish I had more space, but we're going to build it here. And the only thing we've got to decide is where we're going to store the stuff. I want it somewhere accessible. Not sure why I built that conveyor going out there. Yeah, so where are we going to store it? Oh, we've got slag to deal with as well. Sort of like to store it somewhere down here. Why don't we do that? Okay, wrong storage type. Put it down there. That's going to block the trucks. So it's going to have to come over here. Yeah, we've got slag from all three of these. Yeah, this is the wrong way around. Damn. Have to delete that. So you just have one level, then you can connect those two together. Hmm. Just leave you there for the moment. We want. Need to connect you. You can go along the ground. Connect with this guy. Couple of levels. Yeah, this isn't a good location. Let's go somewhere else. That's going to be blocked, so in fact, here would be... Okay. It'll work. Trucks will be able to get down here. Not happy with it, but is what it is. Let's get it built. Scale. Limescale, limestone, limestone. I think we need another excavator on the limestone. Okay, so we're in operation. Producing any glass yet? We are producing glass. Excellent. So I'm going to need glass. What's that alert? Oh, getting low. Not going to worry about that. So yeah, the glass we wanted down here. That's just holding our excess parts that we transferred from our old production center. We've never used, so we need another storage unit. So I want to move that somewhere else. Get rid of those parts. Wow, fill that up quick. Right, let's say keep that empty. We're just waiting for the first truck to come. Come on. Deliver us some glass. Food is getting a bit low. I did set that to corn. Good. I built an extra cornfield whilst we were away. But it doesn't look like that's quite enough. Okay, clearly we need to increase the priority. There we go, something got picked up. And our first delivery. Okay, so once we get a bunch of those made, I can start decommissioning some of my old trucks and producing these instead. So we've got all the other components, we just need those yellow parts. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.